What Roblox just did would have been the most insanely tragic event to happen in my entire life if it happened in like 2016. Trollers like myself would have been absolutely devastated, while games like Frappe would have been on their knees praising God. Roblox recently made a dev forum post titled Introducing the Ban API and Alt Account Detection. It's all about a new update revolving around banning players and detecting their alt accounts. Roblox has released a new ban API, as evident by the forum post title, that helps developers ban people from their games. In the past, devs had to create their own custom moderation systems rather than relying on something Roblox had built in. When I got myself and many others banned from games like Frappe, it'd be done through mod scripts created by the developers. They would have had to write or take a ban script, which is pretty simple, but it'd only be able to take down one of my several accounts. They'd then log why I got banned manually on Trello, where they'd usually write some mean things, or have it automatically logged through Discord. Groups like Frappe had to keep full logs on who they banned for cases like someone needing to be unbanned or keeping track of who'd return on alts, like me. Moderating a game can be pretty tricky and time consuming, especially for those that manually log moderation actions. I used Frappe as an example, but other games have far more serious issues that require large amounts of detailed and time-consuming game moderation. And that's what Roblox's newest update does. It gives devs a pre-made tool to ban users and their alts from a game while also logging why. How it works is a little confusing from a non-developer point of view, so I'll do my best to basically explain what's going on. So you can ban people multiple ways, one being through a general user ban, like if someone touches a brick, and by adding user IDs to a list. The ban API can automatically ban users who do something like say a specific word or touch a specific part when the script detects it and grabs their user ID. From there, the API will follow whatever the dev writes in the ban script, including the ban duration, ban note, and whether or not it bans alts. The second way is just by simply adding user IDs to a list, like this one, which acts the same as the other method but relies on manually input IDs. Both of these methods result in the target being unable to join the game and receiving the same type of ban note you'd usually see. I assume if you were to set a ban note duration to a specific amount of time for manually input accounts, they'd be automatically removed upon expiration. The ban API also logs ban history, reasons, and ban durations for whoever gets banned, but apparently it's not available yet. Having built-in ban histories is going to be a huge resource that should help devs save lots of time and organize moderation better. The biggest thing with this update is alt detection, which prevents banned users from constantly rejoining on other accounts. Roblox is able to detect a banned user's alternate accounts probably through IPs, device recognition, or something along those lines. So if I got banned from Frappe on one account, then I'd also be banned on the rest of my accounts for however long they set the ban for. Devs are also able to disable alt detection, so if they're okay with banned players rejoining on alts, then they can do that. This update definitely sucks for any of us cafe trollers, but it's definitely something necessary in the current Roblox climate. Roblox's moderators aren't able or even allowed to enforce game-specific rules, as those are solely a dev's responsibility. Roblox moderation is also fairly unreliable, which doesn't exactly help devs who own games that need lots of protection. Right now, Roblox safety and moderation might be at its worst point ever, so adding a tool to help devs moderate their games is super important. It gives devs who truly care about the safety and civility of their player base a helpful resource to keep their games clean. Devs who are unable to make their own admin scripts have been gifted a tool from the heavens to help do what an admin script does. And those who don't want to moderate their games no longer have an excuse not to, because Roblox is literally giving them the ability to do it. Roblox is at a point where it needs all the help it can get, and their moderators aren't doing a good job, so partially relying on devs is definitely helpful. It won't rid these people from the platform, but it definitely helps make individual games much more secure from problematic users. Not every game will use it, and I'm sure some will abuse it, but those that utilize it for good are the ones who make it all worth it. It'll hurt the harmless trolls and potentially some vigilantes, but it'll prevent problematic users from entering games they may want to infect. This update could be super useful in a game like Roblox in high school that now just has to enter user IDs into a list to ban people permanently. Overall, this update is really good and something that should be super beneficial to those who use it and, as a result, the platform as a whole. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe down below.